Today we're doing Module 4, Lesson 20, and it's about converting units of measurement again, but this time with our word problems there might be more than one step. Okay? Let's talk about the problem of the day. It says a recipe calls for 3/4 pounds of cream cheese. So if I want to make this thing, maybe it's cheesecake, maybe it's some sort of dip, I don't know. But I need 3/4 pounds of cream cheese. Now a small tub of cream cheese at the grocery store weighs 12 ounces. Okay? So we want to find out, is 12 ounces enough cream cheese for the recipe? So in order to figure this out, we have to figure out how many pounds 12 ounces is. And we should compare that to see, is it 3/4 of a pound? Okay? Or the other way we could do it is we could think about, okay, 3/4 of a pound is equal to how many ounces? And if it's 12 or more, then we know it's enough. Okay? Raise your hand if you did it the first way, the red way. Okay? Raise your hand if you did it the blue way. Very good. Talk to someone. Let's start off with a conversion. We want to find out how many feet are in 4 1/3 yards. So let's follow our same step. Our original units are yards, and we're trying to get them to be feet. So we're going to start off by writing 4 1/3 yards equals 4 1/3 times 1 yard. Good. Yeah, go ahead and just shout out the units. Okay? And so that's equal to 4 1/3, and now we want to write it with the new units. 1 yard, what's equivalent to 1 yard in feet? Everyone?
3 feet.
3 feet. So now that we have our new units, we just do 4 1/3 times 3. Now, there are two ways to do a mixed number times a whole number. One way is I could think, okay, 4 is the same as 12 thirds, so altogether this is 13 thirds times 3. Or I could think to myself, I know the distributive property. I have to distribute the 3 times 4, and then 3 times 1/3. I know that 3 times 4 is 12, and I know that 3 times 1/3 is 1. Okay, so if I do this, I get, back on this fraction side, I have 13 times 3 all over 3, right? And then these can divide into 1. So what's the answer on both ways? 13. So we have to decide for ourselves, is it easier to convert to an improper fraction than multiply, or is it easier to use the distributive property? Okay, and it might be different in each case. But in any case, what's the answer?
13.
So that means that 4 1/3 yards is the same as 13 feet. Okay, very good. I want you to explain to a partner what we did to use the distributive property. Go. Okay, so this is what I mean by a multi-step word problem. Our first step, we have to first figure out how much water is in 2 containers in pints in our old units. And then for the second step, we can then convert pints into the new units, which is cups.